Hi guys, welcome. Hope you all are doing well. I'm just coming on this live to talk about jealousy because I've had this conversation many a times and I don't want to just post a video on it. I want to go on this live, explain what jealousy really is and the two types of jealousy there is, and how you can protect yourself properly from them. And then hopefully I need to save this video as well. So share this live so I can start the topic of what jealousy and the other thing really is. Hi, intuitive high priestess. Share the live so I can start the topic, please. The pods are removed from the animal and dried on hot. Ooh. Black musk is also known as deer musk or musk al-ghazal. Animals such as musk deers and African civets have perineal glands which produce secretions that, oh my god, I'm feeling guilty. Secretions that become musk. The pods are removed from the animal and dried on hot stones or by the sun before being opened to obtain the original black musk. Perineal glands. I'm well, thank you. How are you? I'm just looking up for the topic that I want to talk about today. How we can protect ourselves from jealousy, and I'm just looking up the ingredients for one of the things I wanted to talk about. And I don't know how you're gonna feel about it if I tell you. Okay, so African civet. Oh, they're cute. I'm glad you're doing well. Yes. Who even came up with that? One of a pair of glands that are situated near the anus. The anus. Okay. One of a pair of glands that are situated near the anus in some mammals and secrete an odorous substance. This is starting to make me feel sick. Oh my god. Oh, why did I look this up? Why did I look it up? Hi guys, I hope you can see from the title of this live what we're going to be talking about today. Oh, this is going to make me feel sick. I thought it was made from animal insides, like intestines and stuff, but it's made from animal anus. Ugh. Okay, so it's near the anus in some mammals. So it's not in the anus, it's near the anus. Hi lovely people. Please share the live so I can start talking about this topic. There are two types of jealousy, and I want to talk about why people have this certain feeling and what actually is happening to the individual when they feel the jealousy, or the other thing that I want to talk about, and also how you can protect yourself properly. And one of the ingredients that I just checked that you can protect yourself from jealousy is actually made from I'm wearing it right now, and it's actually made from the glands that are situated near the anus in some mammals. So the musk deer and the African civet. Is that what it is? And it's used for protection. And it's not that hard. African civets. It's not that hard to obtain actually. It's a bit difficult because I can't find it everywhere, but it's not impossible to find. Especially like if you have Arab shops near you. Because I usually get it from Arab shops or Arab fragrance sellers. So it says black musk is used for treating sihr and jinn possession. So it protects you from a lot of things, not just evil eye. Black musk also protects you from entities that want to possess you, possess certain people, basically. And it also protects you from black magic. I feel very blessed how I'm always guided to things that are very protective without even realizing it at first. And then when I start Googling what it's for, because I'm drawn to it for a reason, and I know these things that I'm drawn to are for a reason. So when I look up what they are, or the properties or the benefits to them, I feel so loved, I feel so protected. Like, it's interesting how it's made. It's made from animal insides, but it's really protective from a lot of things, from evil eye. Anyway guys, how you doing? How y'all doing? I want to start talking about this topic, so feel free to let me know you're in. Say hi, tap the screen, share this live, because there's 9 people. As much as I appreciate you guys, I really want to reach this topic to a lot of people to help people understand what jealousy really does, not only to the other person, but the person that's in the energy of jealousy, what it's doing to you. Because it's not just coming from you, there's an entity that is attached to this individual that is feeding off their energy. And it's very important for you to realize why certain people are in that energy, why they stay in that energy, and why it's dangerous, basically, not only for the other individual but for them too. So please share this live. I feel like I'm gonna save this as well. I haven't saved the live yet. Thank you for the likes, guys. I haven't saved a video or a live yet. I really hope I can save this one. Do you set it up before the live or after the live ends you can choose to save it? I was going to do it tomorrow on YouTube, but I have more followers. I've got 20 hours until I can stream on YouTube. Wicked and righteous as the Bible states. Yeah, I get that. I get that. And I like that you said that because it's along those lines what I'm about to talk about. Okay. So basically, share this live, guys. I hope I can save the video. I decided to go on live on TikTok because I have more followers on here than my other platforms. So the more people I can reach on here, and then hopefully save this video and put it on the other platforms. I want more people to like understand what's going on with the individual. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna start it. So there are two types of jealousy. The two types of jealousy is envy and there's jealousy. So jealousy can be good and bad. The good part of jealousy is when there's an individual that is doing something that you aspire to be like. You know, see that person as an inspiration, you admire the person, you look up to the person, you want to be like that person, you use them as an example, and you follow their footsteps to become the person that you want to become as well. And the other part of jealousy can be envy, which is not wanting that person to have that job or that relationship or that lifestyle or that look someone has. So jealousy, someone can try to become like you, but they don't feel as though they don't want you to have it. Does that make sense? They aspire to be like you, whereas envy, the actual definition of envy is when that person can't stand you having something and then want it for themselves. They want to take that away from you. Take your man, take your woman, take your job, whatever it is that you have, they want to take it for themselves, and that is where it gets really wicked. And the reason a person has that feeling is because they are feeling lack. They are low vibrational. They are painfully aware that you have something and they don't, and they want to take that from you to feed themselves. And it's not just themselves, by the way. I'm sure you've heard of the 7 deadly sins, and one of the 7 deadly sins is envy. So there's an actual spirit of envy that is attached to an individual who is envious of another person. And this entity is feeding off your low vibration and is constantly feeding you these thoughts of, you know, having these negative thoughts towards the person, even making you do certain things to try and take that thing from the individual, try and sabotage the individual, whatever it is that you can do to take that person or that job, that career, whatever. You know, have you heard of people that are jealous of someone's looks and then they gift them something to, you know, put on their face or their body, and it ends up ruining the person's face? There's an entity attached to this person that's making them do these things. And they make telepathy as well to destroy it. Yeah, they pray for that person's downfall as well. There's a lot of things that goes on with the person when they're in that energy, but it's not just them alone. Yes, you are in a place of lack, or they are in a place of lack, but instead of asking themselves, catching their thoughts, catching their energy and focusing on it, instead of allowing that entity or that spirit to take advantage of them, it's very low vibrational. And I get it, because they feed off that energy. They look for people. So the spirit of envy looks for people that are feeling envious of people. Do you get it? So that's the reason why. So there's 2 types, and that's the reason for each types, and the experience that the person is having when they're in that energy. Thank you, Quaz. I appreciate that. So if someone is jealous, if you know of someone who is envious of another person, or a strong sense of jealousy towards another individual, encourage that person to look at themselves and catch themselves. In Islam, Prophet Muhammad says, when you catch yourself feeling jealous of another individual, pray for that person, to pray for whatever it is that they have. Bless it. The more you bless it, the more you pray for yourself as well, and the more you also protect that person from your evil eye, and you're also not allowing that spirit of envy to take advantage of you. You realize, okay, this person has something that I don't have, but may God bless that for them and give them more. Because at least you stop yourself from getting low vibrational. And then if you want, you can focus on bettering your life to go get what it is that you feel like you don't have, that you see in someone else. Whether it is education, whether it is a relationship, whether it is beauty. If you feel insecure about yourself, work on those aspects that the other person showed you that you lack. And the angels say to you too as well. Exactly. So that's what I like to do. If I see someone who is doing really great, or if I see someone who has something that I don't have, we're humans, do you get it? We are all susceptible to these thoughts, but it's important to catch yourself and then pray for that person, just to protect them from your evil eye, but also protect you from that envious or that entity of, or that spirit of envy to take advantage of you and then make you go on a negative frequency. Everything is a choice, obviously, so you have to be conscious of your decisions. Otherwise you'll be an autopilot, not making conscious decisions. You need to understand, even though we have choices, I'm not making excuses for people. It's really hard for me not to, because as a psychologist, I see the reasons for people's behaviors. And for a long time of my life, I used to let people get away with things and treat me a certain way because I knew the reasons behind their actions, and I would just feel sorry for them. Instead of putting them in their place, I would just see why someone's moving the way they're moving. But yeah, we need to start being more conscious of our decisions. Otherwise, that's what mistakes are, learning from the decisions that you've made. Anyways, I want to talk about how you can protect yourself from people that are not conscious of their decisions. Yeah, mistakes are learned from, not repeated. I agree. So I'm sure some of the ways that I'm about to share with you guys and how you can protect yourself, you already know, and some you don't know, because not a lot of people know about, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 from the list you won't know is actually protective. Only Allah can protect you, sis. No, not only you yourself can protect yourself as well. God only helps those who help themselves. Remember that always. Okay, so before I go into how you can protect yourself, I want to explain why some people are affected and some people are not affected. I don't know if you've experienced or if you've realized there are, very good looking people out there who are seen and admired by a lot of people, but evil eye doesn't affect them. But another person could, share one thing online or one thing with people, and then they get sick, or whatever it is gets ruined. Their beauty, their face gets ruined, their health gets ruined, whatever. It affects in different ways. I'm about to burp. Usually it's a sneeze that gets stuck, but I feel like a burp is stuck. What was I saying? Yeah, some people are more susceptible and more sensitive to evil eye and energies than others. Do you know who those people are? Can anyone tell me what you think those people are called? Those that are more sensitive are those that are more susceptible to evil eye. Quick. One answer. There's no wrong answer. Yes. So empaths. Empaths are more susceptible because they're like a sponge. What? A Satanist? Why would you randomly ask someone that, kid? Or are you a Satanist looking for other Satanists? 1 follower, 23 followers. Yeah, that's definitely a new account. What a weird thing to ask someone. They say in Arabic culture they have a transparent star. Can you elaborate on that? Because I don't know if I don't think I've heard that. I don't understand. They have a transparent star. That sounds very beautiful, but I've never heard of it. So empaths are a sponge that... What, you're giving weird vibes. You seem like a suit. I have no idea what you're talking about, kid. And if my vibe is weird to you, my vibe is high. So your vibe must be low and you just can't take my vibration. So feel free to leave. When you raise your vibration, feel free to come back. Anyways, okay, I'm muting you because now your vibe is starting to feel weird. Okay. It's a metaphor, okay. It sounds beautiful. They have a transparent star. I like that. I'm an empath, basically. My whole life, I knew I was an empath. I would feel I'm a clairsentient as well. I'm all of the clairs, but the bit that I struggled with the most was feeling other people's emotions. It's also called Heyoka, it's also called empath. There are many words for it, but I used to feel like if someone else does this, nothing happens to them, but when I do it, this happens to me. And I realized, an empath is not just picking up on people's emotions, but the negativity that they spew onto me affects me a lot quicker than any other person. I'm not saying that I want it to affect another person, it's just, why me? I always used to feel in the past, why does it affect me? And a lot of things has affected me to the point where my health started deteriorating, my mental health